Hey guys, so as you probably know, Sunflower Land has like auctions that go on within the game, or like the flower token or gems or whatever. So if I come here, we can see the results now. So these pet NFTs were selling recently. So like this one top bid was 2,500, lowest bid was 2,000. Like that's what most of these were: 2,000, 1,900, 2,000, 1,800, whatever, 2,000, 1,800. But if I look at like this one, nope, not that one. This one, this one. So this one, there was a bid of 20,000 flower. So clearly this is like 10 times the amount of all the other ones. And in US dollar value, that's like flowers at like 12 cents each. So this is like 2,000, over $2,000. This is like $2,200, $2,400. That's like a ton of money. So it was clearly a typo. Like there were a lot of factors that played into like knowing that that was a typo. We knew this was a typo because this player has been around for a long time. They've been on a ton of auctions before. As you can see, like there's a lot of different pet auctions for these pet eggs, and he's been on previous one of these, so like he knows what the going rate is. And he even like went into the help chat in Discord and was like, "I placed this bid by accident. Like, can you help me out in any way?" And there's no option. There was no option to cancel the auction, so that is now being implemented. So there is now a cancel option in the. This was just implemented since then, so now you could cancel your bid while the auction is still going. So they implemented that specifically for this purpose. And so yeah, like I said, there was several factors that we knew, reasons why it was a mistake. Like it was 10 times the amount of another bid, and like since this auction had like multiple like going for it. Sometimes it's only like a few, and you could only bid on one of them, but you could bid on like 7 of these. And he had bid on previous ones. He's a long-standing player and whatnot, so we knew it was a mistake. Like it was clearly a mistake. Sometimes like you aren't sure if it's a mistake. Sometimes someone bids just too much, but there was several factors playing into this why we knew it was a mistake. And so what the devs did was they made an announcement about it. There was a recent incident where a player placed a bid that was 10x over the normal bids. The team has discussed and determined the following. We will issue a refund under the following criteria. The auction is flower related. The bid was 10x the previous bids for the same auction item. Falls in large bid amounts, over $2,000. This is a reminder that players are directly responsible for their bid amounts, and the team will monitor so the following does not get abused. The team does reserve the right to say no to any and all refunds. So if you are thinking, oh, I just really want to win this item, so I'm going to bid a high amount, they might not refund you. Because, like I said, there was several factors going into how we knew that this was a mistake. Like there was no doubt in my mind that this was not an intended bid. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to point this out and like bring light to the fact that don't abuse this, because the team will like, it's pretty obvious when it's a mistake or when it's not. And I'm just shouting out the team here because they didn't have to refund him, but I'm glad they did, because like I said, it was super obvious that this was a mistake, and I'm glad they did the refund, because it would have really sucked if he lost like $2,000 just for a typo. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've heard in my other videos, like I say that someone lends me the pan, it is Code Defender. So I'm a little biased, and I did think he should be refunded, but it was super obvious it was a mistake. So I'm glad the team refunded him. Anyways, that's it. Have a good day, guys. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day, guys. And I also want to say thank you to all the members of the channel. Current members of the channel are Raichu, Theedra, Deucefold, New Augustine, and Night Shadow. Thank you very much for your support.